gaga. But more importantly, something interesting happened today that I thought would be interesting to talk to you guys about. Mont, can you zoom in on this? Can you get it? Andrew Dumont, who's an awesome guy. Today, can you see Mont? Don't really like where Gary Vee's brand is going. Definitely starting to lose the personal touch. So, that came through a couple minutes ago, and, I replied and said, Andrew, I'm right here. What's the scene? So he'll probably get back to me, and, maybe I missed the email, or, I don't know what it is, but I highly doubt that, my personal touch has gone any lower. It's only gone up. I barely sleep anymore. I'm sick all the time because I don't sleep, Mont. Clearly, somebody brought up something interesting as well, and I should give a shout out to them because I thought they brought up a good point. Right off of that tweet, I responded right away. His came through at 10 minutes ago. Mine came 7 minutes later, so I guess I was 3 minutes in between. And then Coxie Money says, oh no, that was a retweet. Elliot P brings up a very good point. He says, you think the personal touch is really scalable? And I guess that's why I'm doing the video today. I'm really curious what you guys think. And then I think what really gets interesting to my point, which I'll get to in a minute, is we jumped in and said, I thought Gary Vee was quite real and personal when he spent time with the Read SM group via Skype late on Friday night, which is a small group I did something for on Skype, 5 or 6 people, on a Friday night at 9:30. I think it's quite interesting. I am of the belief that effort is enough. I hear from so many people like Elliot that, being a personal brand or caring or doing it by yourself is not scalable. And mathematically, I understand. I agree. Don't worry. Let it slam. Don't worry. I'm not scared of the door slamming. No worries. I think effort is massively underrated. I think effort is something that does allow your personal caring, your customer service, if you're a big brand, or your personal interaction, if you're a one-person brand, to scale. Because, see, here's what's interesting. No doubt you can't cover everybody. You just can't. But if you're covering as many as you can and always trying to do it, for every person that comes out and says, you've jumped a shark, you've sold out, you don't care, well, bam-o, this is a open conversation social media world, whatever you want to define it as. So for everybody who says something, well, anybody has the ability to jump back in and say something as well. And so now all of a sudden, Shiwi's conversation is quite interesting because she's going to say, Gary on a Friday night in December, in the midst of a 40-city tour, got on Skype at 9:30 at night with 6 of us and interacted for half an hour. That's not scalable. That's something all my advisors would advise against. But I love people. See, I can't lose. And everybody's got a different level of how much they love and don't, and on that real scale is going to really determine how interactive and how in there they are, because it's hard work. But I find it quite fascinating that I massively believe that most people are underestimating effort. I do think effort, because it's so transparent now in the new world where everybody has a voice, does allow to some level your customer service, your personal brand, your one person to scale. What do you think?